Hi, this is Eunice, and I'm here to do a Jewelry 101 tutorial. And I just want to share my information and so forth about getting you started with making jewelry. I used to make jewelry a long time ago. I've done it for years, and then when I moved from North Carolina to Florida, I kind of stopped making jewelry because I didn't have the time, and because of monetary issues and so forth with the transition from North Carolina to Florida would not allow me to do so. But I've gotten back into making jewelry, and I have been very, very happy with doing so. Jewelry is a way for you to make residual income, and it's just a pleasure to do so. Now, I'm a beaded jeweler, so there are all kinds of jewelers. There is wire jewelers, glass jewelers, clay jewelers, beaded jewelers, which I am, and all kinds of jewelers. The first thing that I want to educate you with when you starting out to do your jewelry and so forth is to go find a jewelry supplier, familiarize yourself with the jewelry components and the tools and so forth that you need to get started. A lot of the tutorials start you out with just showing you how to put a necklace or bracelet or something together and so forth. But I wanted to start out different with teaching you like where to go, familiarize yourself, and getting you ready to get into the business world right off from the gate to get started in making your jewelry. Okay, when I when I get started on making jewelry and so forth, that's the first thing I do is I go to the jewelry supplier, look at, what I want to do, and I have to decide like, okay, what is it I want to make? So what I want to make is a bracelet. Okay, so what I'm going to do if I want to make a bracelet, I want to decide what kind of bracelet I want to make, or necklace, or whatever it is I want to make. So once I've seen all the components for that particular item, I'll go ahead and start putting everything together. Okay, this right here is my sketch pad and so forth. And as you can see, there's a lot of writing going on. Okay, the writing is showing you where the beads are placed on this particular necklace. You see that big ball here at the end, that is a pendant. And on the side here, on the side here, on the other end, you're going to see where I have written down the components, the price, and things like that. And then on the other side, you're going to see where I've actually written the prices and everything, how many packs I need, and all this and that stuff. So once I put all this down, this is a done deal. This is exactly what's going to happen and so forth. And this is what I'm going to be doing. Okay, now this is this particular necklace here. This is the necklace that I've actually designed here. This necklace actually has 3 different beads and 1 pendant. I have 2 different types of 14K gold beads, and then I have the Caroline red beads and so forth, which gives it that pop. I love that gold and red together. It just gives it a really, really great pop and everything. And I love that necklace, and this pendant is really, also awesome. It's actually what started the whole necklace for me and putting it together. Okay, now the second thing you need to do, other than familiarizing yourself with the supplier and your jewelry components and tools, is pricing. And I'm not going to get into that today, but I do want to say at least a couple things about it and so forth. Okay, with pricing and so forth, this necklace here could be low income necklace, or inexpensive necklace. It could be $12. This necklace could be $70, and this necklace could be $150. And what I mean by that is you need to determine what you're going to be selling, the jewelry components and so forth, what you're going to be doing before you purchase any components and so forth. And the quality of your components and so forth is going to determine the price of your necklace and so forth. So you determine that what you want to sell before you actually start purchasing. And that's another reason too for familiarizing yourself with the jewelry components and things like that. Okay, this particular necklace here is $70 because I use it 14K gold beads, and I use two different kinds. Also, too, the red carnelian beads are kind of expensive as well. So you determine your price point by the purchase of your components and what you're going to be purchasing so far. And also to just add labor to that. And we're going to, like I said, get into that, in a while in the maybe the next video. Okay, now I'm going to show you just some basic tools that you're probably going to get and need and so far. And it probably doesn't matter whether you or whatever type of jeweler you become, you're going to need wire cutters right here. You're going to need a crumpled pliers, which is right here. You're also going to need a round nose plier, which is right here. Now, those are just three basic tools that you're going to need no matter what kind of jewelry you do. And you're going to need some other tools as well. And I also like this little tool right here because it gets into the beads and so forth. To open them up so that I can string the beads a whole lot better and everything. So that's one of the things too. Okay, there's two things you need to know. So again, the next thing that you need to do is to also find a place where you can work, a place that's quiet where you can, design and create, a place where you can put your tools and so forth in your home and everything so that you don't have to be running around and getting everything. Because the better your mindset is and the quieter your location set is where you work at, is going to be the better your design and so forth, because you're going to have to be paying close attention to those designs and so forth. And my eyes are bad. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. I do wear glasses and so forth. So I have to be somewhere where it's plenty of light because I'm stringing beads, and sometimes these beads are very, very, very small. And I'm going to show you, how I make a necklace or bracelet in another video. So those are three things that you want to do and so forth and everything. But there's a lot to it and so forth. And one of the main things, again, is pricing. And again, we're not going to get into it and so forth, but you need to get right into that with determining whether you're going to use sterling silver, real sterling silver, or you're going to use the base silver and so forth. Start right from the beginning, knowing what quality of jewelry that you're going to put out, and put it out there and so forth, and price accordingly. And each jewelry piece that you create, always put in some type of labor, and we will discuss in another video how to create those prices and how to justify your labor cost in that, because it is labor cost and so forth, because not only are you sitting down to make a piece of jewelry, but you have taken time surfing the internet for 2 or 3 hours to find the right pieces for the jewelry. You've taken 35 minutes more designing on paper, so that once you start to create this design, it's all work perfectly for you. And then the actual time, maybe it's only maybe 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes or whatever, but it's the time also too that you're sitting down to make this piece of jewelry. And we're talking about maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half or something like that. It all depends and so far. But the thing of it is, all this time that you put into this jewelry piece, you need to make sure you charging correctly so that you can get something out of it, not just the cost of the jewelry, but also something for your time, which we'll do, because I had problems with doing that when I first started making jewelry and so forth, with charging and everything. So, and I'm very, very happy with this piece right here. I love it. I love that red, that gold that goes with it and so forth. Just makes it look so grand and everything. So I just love it. And so I'm hoping that you get to love and make some jewelry. I love to see what you make. I'm in touch with a lot of other jewelers and so forth and everything. And it's just like one big happy family. Everybody's sharing, and everybody loves, the jewelry, or if they can help you, they will. If I can help you, just let me know. I'm gonna put all this information on the bottom where my jewelry supplier is and who it is and so forth, and the website, so you can check them out. They're the biggest jewelry suppliers that I know. I've been using them for years, and they will probably help you. So start jeweling, start making your creations, start just, loving it and so forth, and just go for it. I did. It's a passion in you, let that passion out. Thank you.